What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Goddess Z, and I'm here to do your monthly tarot reading. It is a new month. It is September. Happy September, everybody. I hope you survived the Mercury retrograde that we had in August, and as well as was able to manifest some great things with the Lionsgate portal. Last month was an intense month full of energy. I was definitely feeling it in my emotions, and that reading that I did for the month of August was on point, okay? Like, I was so glad. I actually found myself going back to that reading in the middle of the month, and I was like, yeah, all of that, okay? So today's reading is going to be a 3-card spread. We're going to do overall advice and warning, advice or warning and outcome, and this is going to be for the general collective. This is just going to help you to get some insight and some clarity into your month ahead. It's always up to you to utilize your own intuition, spirit guides, and ancestors to decipher what that card reading means for you, okay? And if you're liking these tarot readings, be sure to follow me on TikTok as well as YouTube so you don't miss when I drop these monthly tarot readings. And if you like to read, I also have a publication on Substack, so be sure to check out that link in the bio and you'll get access to all of those goodies, as well as a workshop that I'm going to have coming up at the end of September. So definitely stay tuned. Make sure that you're following me so that you don't miss any of that good stuff, all right? So let's get into the reading. We're going overall advice or warning and outcome. What is the energy, the general energy for the general collective for the month of September? Let's get into it. We have our overall, our advice, and our outcome. All right, so in our overall position, this is going to be the overall theme of the reading as well as the general energy for the month of September. We have the Page of Wands. This was in the reverse position. The Wands usually has to do with action, has to do with creativity, has to do with actually bringing things forth to the physical reality. This is in our reverse position, which is letting me know that somebody has a lack of direction. You're procrastinating on something that needs to be done. And so therefore you have a lack of direction. The universe is just kind of sitting here like, we stuck. We don't know what you want to do because you're procrastinating. You say you want one thing, but you're not taking the action steps to do it. So that's the overall theme of this. And then as a result of this, you're creating conflict. You're creating internal conflict because it is creating self-limiting beliefs. And this has to do with your spiritual path, okay? So there's a newly formed idea that's kind of blocking your spiritual path, and now you're procrastinating on your purpose and what it is that you're supposed to be doing. And the universe is like, hey, yo, we waiting on you to make a move, okay? So that's our overall position for the month of September. In our advice or warning, we have the Page of Swords. That is our advice card. I'm going to put this in. The swords usually has to do with ideas, thoughts, communication, contracts, legalities, things like that. In this card, it's letting me know in the advice there's going to be some new ideas that are coming up, and you're curious about these new ideas and some new ways of communicating. As a result of that, it is creating restless energy for you, okay? So restless mental energy, and this is creating a block, okay? So you don't have any clarity right now because you got this new idea, maybe this new download that's coming, and you don't quite know how to place that. That ties right in with this overall position because you have a lack of direction. I'm going to suggest that you call on your spirit guides and your ancestors, get close with them so that you can get some more clarity, because sometimes when we're too involved and too in the thick of what's going on, we have too many ideas, too much energy moving in, and you don't know what to do, and so you don't do nothing, okay? So go ahead and contact your spirit guides and your ancestors, and they will help to give you some guidance so that you can get the ball rolling again on your spiritual process. In our outcome position, we have a major arcana card. This is the 14th major arcana card. This is the Temperance card, and this is in the reverse position as well. That 14 is going to break down to 5. That 5 lets me know there needs to be some alignment here. So there is some misalignment. The Temperance always has to do with balance and things like that. So there looks like there's an imbalance here as far as your energies, and sometimes you're going into excess and extremes and overindulging in the physicalities of things, whether that be alcohol, sex, whatever it is, it's pulling you away from your internal practices where you need to be. Is you need to be really tuning into your spiritual realm. You really need to be tuning into your spirit guides and your ancestors. And right now you're focused more on 3D material stuff because I have no clarity. So now I just want to do something with this restless energy that I have. And the temperance is letting us know that if you don't pay attention and stay in tune, there will be an imbalance here, and it's going to have you creating more distraction and taking more away from your actual self-healing. So if you don't know what to do, instead of jumping into the physicality of, addictions and things like that, start working on self-healing. Okay, start working on your Reiki practices. I always say go back to the basics. Start working on some quiet time, some meditation. Get on your detox teas. Go ahead and start your tea ritual. Go ahead and start your journaling again. This is going to help you to get that clarity that you need to get the ball rolling. Now is not the time to be worried about outside distractions and outside influences. So hopefully you guys got something out of that reading. If you're enjoying these readings, make sure you go ahead and follow me on TikTok and YouTube once again. And that is it until the next video. Peace.